If you are over 50 and you've started noticing that your legs don't feel as strong as they used to, stop for a moment, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you understand aging. Most people believe this is just normal aging. They say things like, "You're getting older, of course your legs feel weaker." But here at Strong 50s, we've gone through the research, and that is only part of the story, because what is actually happening inside your body is not just aging. It is a slow decline in how your muscles repair, how your blood flows, and how your body uses nutrients. So it is not only that your legs are getting weaker, it is that the systems responsible for maintaining strength are becoming less efficient over time. Now, here is what most people never realize. Research from major aging and nutrition studies shows that leg strength is one of the strongest indicators of long-term mobility and independence. That means your legs are not just about movement, they are about your freedom. Your ability to walk without fear, climb stairs without hesitation, and live independently without relying heavily on others. And the important part is this. A growing body of evidence suggests that certain everyday foods may help support muscle strength, improve circulation, and slow down this decline naturally, not as a miracle, not as a cure, but as biological support your body can still respond to. Today, I'm going to walk you through 6 specific foods that research has linked with better muscle function, stronger legs, and improved mobility in adults over 50. And the surprising part, some of these foods are probably already in your kitchen right now, but you may not be using them in the most effective way. So stay with me until the end, because number 1 is the one most people underestimate, and it might be the most powerful of them all. Now, before we go into the list, let's understand something important. Think of your legs like the foundation of a house. When the foundation is strong, everything above it stays stable. You move freely. You feel balanced. You don't think twice before standing up or walking. But when that foundation starts to weaken, everything else starts to adjust around it. You start moving slower. You avoid stairs. You become more careful without even realizing it. And over time, that carefulness becomes limitation. Not because you stopped trying, but because your body changed how efficiently it works. After 50, the body becomes less efficient in 3 key areas. It becomes less efficient at using protein for muscle repair. Blood flow to the muscles becomes less responsive. And inflammation becomes more persistent in the background. Together, this creates a gradual decline in muscle performance. But here is the good news. Your muscles do not lose their ability to improve. They simply require clearer and more consistent signals than before. And that is exactly where food becomes important. Because food is not just energy, it is information. Every meal you eat sends a signal to your body to build, to repair, or to maintain. And when those signals are correct and consistent, the body responds. Now, let's begin. We will go step by step from number 6 to number 1. And each food is not random. Each one supports a different system in your body. Muscle repair, circulation, inflammation control, and energy production. Once you understand this, you stop seeing food as random and start seeing it as a system. Now let's begin with number 6. Coming in at number 6, eggs. Now I know this might sound simple, but don't underestimate it, because eggs are one of the most efficient natural sources of high-quality protein your body can use. After 50, one of the biggest changes inside your body is that your muscles become less responsive to protein signals. In simple terms, even when you eat enough protein, your muscles don't always use it as efficiently as they used to. Researchers refer to this as reduced muscle protein sensitivity. So what your body needs is not just more food, but better quality signals. Eggs provide that signal in a very complete form. They contain all essential amino acids your muscles need for repair and maintenance, especially leucine, which plays a key role in activating muscle rebuilding processes. Think of leucine as the start button for muscle repair. Without a strong enough signal, that process slows down. But when that signal is strong and consistent, your body is more likely to maintain muscle tissue more effectively. That is why eggs are often considered a foundational food for muscle support after 50. But here is something most people miss. It is not just about eating eggs randomly. It is about consistency and timing. Many experts suggest that including protein-rich foods like eggs earlier in the day can help support better muscle response throughout the day. Simple, practical, and often overlooked. Now stay with me, because number 5 takes us into something even more important than muscle itself. It's something most people don't think about until they start feeling it change. Your circulation, because even strong muscles cannot perform well without proper blood flow, and that is where everything starts to shift. Coming in at number 5, wild-caught salmon. Now this is where things start to get interesting, because if your legs feel heavy, tired, or slow to recover, inflammation and circulation are often playing a major role in the background. You may not see it, but your body feels it. Wild-caught salmon is one of the most studied foods when it comes to omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These compounds are strongly associated with supporting healthy inflammation levels in the body. In simple terms, they help your body maintain a better balance between inflammation and recovery. Think of inflammation like a low-level internal stress signal. When it stays too high for too long, your muscles don't recover as efficiently. Your movements feel heavier, your energy feels lower, and your legs can feel more fatigued than they should. Omega-3s help support the body's ability to manage that process more efficiently. But that is not all. Salmon is also a natural source of vitamin D, which plays an important role in muscle function and strength. Low vitamin D levels are very common in older adults, especially in people who spend less time in direct sunlight. And when vitamin D levels are low, muscles often feel weaker and less responsive. So this one food supports multiple systems at once: inflammation balance, muscle function, and overall mobility support. But stay with me, because the next food is where we move deeper into something most people never connect with leg strength at all. And yet, it plays a major role in how stable and energetic your legs feel every single day. Coming in at number 4, leafy green vegetables. Now this might sound basic, but the science behind it is not. Because leafy greens like spinach and kale support something called nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide helps support healthy blood flow. And blood flow is what delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. So when circulation improves, your muscles function more efficiently. Think of it like this: your muscles are the engine, but blood flow is the fuel delivery system. If the fuel delivery is weak, even a strong engine struggles. Leafy greens help support that delivery system. They also contain magnesium, a mineral that plays a role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Low magnesium levels are often linked with muscle cramps, fatigue, and reduced physical performance. So again, we are not talking about one effect. We are talking about multiple systems working together: circulation, muscle control, and recovery support. Now stay with me, because number 3 is where things move into something most people underestimate completely, and it connects not just to muscles, but to how your body actually processes everything you eat. Coming in at number 3, Greek yogurt. Now this is where things shift from simple nutrition into something deeper, because Greek yogurt is not just a protein food. It is a combination of high-quality protein and beneficial bacteria that support your digestive system, and that matters more than most people realize. Because after 50, your body does not just change in muscles, it also changes in how efficiently it absorbs and processes nutrients. So even if you eat well, your body may not be using everything as effectively as it used to. Greek yogurt supports your body in 2 important ways. First, it provides high-quality protein that your muscles can use for repair. And second, it supports gut health through beneficial bacteria. Now here is the important connection. Research suggests there is a link between gut health and muscle health. When your digestive system is working efficiently, your body is more likely to absorb and utilize nutrients that support muscle maintenance. Think of it like this: your gut is the processing center. Your muscles are the output system. If the processing is weak, the output is weaker too. That is why foods like Greek yogurt can play a supportive role in overall strength and energy. Now let's move to number 2, and this is where most people get surprised. Coming in at number 2, beets. Now I know what you might be thinking. Beets are not usually the first thing people associate with strength or mobility, but the science behind them is actually very interesting. Beets are naturally rich in dietary nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into a compound called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps support healthy blood flow throughout the body, and as we already discussed, blood flow is essential for muscle performance because your muscles need oxygen and nutrients to function properly. So when circulation improves, your muscles are more likely to perform efficiently. Think of it like improving the delivery system inside your body, not changing the engine, but improving how well everything reaches it. Some research has suggested that dietary nitrates may support physical performance and endurance, especially in older adults, which is why beets are often included in discussions around natural ways to support circulation and mobility. Now we reach number 1, and this is the food most people completely overlook, not because it is rare, but because it has been misunderstood for years. Coming in at number 1, extra virgin olive oil. Now stay with me here because this is not just a cooking ingredient, it is one of the most studied components of the Mediterranean-style diet, which has been widely researched for its relationship with healthy aging. Extra virgin olive oil contains natural compounds called polyphenols. These compounds are associated with supporting healthy inflammation levels in the body. And inflammation is one of the key underlying factors that can affect how your muscles feel and function over time. When inflammation stays elevated for long periods, your body does not recover as efficiently. Movements can feel heavier, recovery can feel slower, and overall energy can feel reduced. Olive oil helps support the body's natural balance in this process, but here is what makes it even more interesting. It is not just about inflammation. It is also about long-term cellular support. Some research suggests that compounds in extra virgin olive oil may support overall metabolic and cellular health, which plays a role in how the body ages over time. Now let's bring everything together, because none of these foods work in isolation. They are not magic on their own. But when combined as part of a consistent lifestyle, they support multiple systems in the body: muscle repair, circulation, inflammation, balance, digestive efficiency, and overall energy support. And that is the real message here. It is not about one food. It is about how your body responds when you consistently give it the right building blocks. Now I want to leave you with this. Your body is not falling apart after 50. It is adapting. And the quality of that adaptation depends heavily on what you give it every day. Small choices, repeated consistently, over time, that is what creates real change. If you take nothing else from this video, remember this: your strength is not something you lose overnight. It is something you influence daily. Now, I would really like to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me your age and where you are watching from. And if you have noticed changes in your legs, your strength, or your energy, share your experience. This community is called Strong 50s for a reason, because we are all here to support each other in staying strong, active, and independent for as long as possible. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future episodes. Every week, we bring you research-based, practical health information designed specifically for adults over 50. And remember, getting older is not the end of strength. It is the beginning of learning how to maintain it wisely. Take care of your body, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.